Hello everyone, welcome to the session. In this session, we will discuss IBPS RRB Officer Scale 1 Prelim Mock Test Reasoning Ability section. And your mock reference number is MT2042201. And we are going to discuss reasoning section. As you know, you will be given 40 questions and the time you may spend between 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, now move to the questions. Direction sense, and for 3 questions same data is given. Point Z is 10 meters to the west of point Y and point Y is 6 meters to the north of point X and so on. Okay, let's directly try to solve. On a paper, how are we going to indicate directions? With respect to point, right hand side is east, or west, left hand side is west, upwards is north and downwards is south. Now, what is given? Point Z is 10 meters to the west of point Y. So Z point is based on Y point. So let us take Y point first. Y. Now with respect to Y, west side will be left side. Left side. And which point is there? Point Z. And in how many meters? 10 meters. Then what is given? Point Y is 6 meters north of X. Y is north of X. Y is north of X is as good as X is south of Y. So X is south of Y. X is south of Y. So here will be X position and the distance is 6 meters. And X is 5 meters to the east of point W. X is east of W is as good as, okay, X is east of W is as good as W is west of X. So W is west of X and the distance is given as how much? 5 meters. So when I am drawing the 5 meters, we have to keep this line in your mind because ZY distance is given as 10 meters. So 5 meters means half of the distance. So here will be point W and the distance is given as 5 meters. Next, V is 4 meters to the south of point W. So V is south of W. W is already there. So V is south of W. So downwards. Downwards. And in how many meters? 4 meters. Now what is the point? V. And finally, U is 12 meters to the west of point V. So U is west of V. On a paper, left hand side will be towards west. So up to here, how much it is? 5 meters. Because ZY distance is 10 meters. WX is 5. So up to here it is 5 meters. But we required how many meters? 12 meters. So more 7 meters. So 7 meters. And what is the point? It is U. So drawing the path is completed. Now the questions will be answered based on this. Okay, I'll give the clear picture of this diagram in the next slide. I hope it is clear to you. Now, you can see the diagram here. It is 5 and here it is 7. Now what is the question given? If point A is 5 meters to the west of point V, so V is here. So with respect to V, west means left side. In how many meters? Exactly in 5 meters means this point. Which point is available? A. Point A is 5 meters to the west of point V. Then which direction is A with respect to Z? So from Z to A, it is which direction? It is towards Z to A direction is towards south. So your answer will be south. Choice 2. You don't need to write the questions. Already paper is available with you. What is the approximate distance between V and X? So V is here, X is here. So approximate distance. So here we have to apply the Pythagoras rule. So what I can say here, Vx distance is equal to under root of Vw whole square plus Wx whole square. And what is the Vw distance? 4. So 4 square is 16 plus 5 square. Wx distance is 5. 5 square is 25. And it is under root of 41, approximately 6. Choice 3. Question number 3. In which direction is y with respect to u? So from u to y. U to y. So u is here, y is here. So u to y direction. It is which directions? On a paper, right hand side is east, left hand side is west, upwards is north, and downwards is south. So u to v distance. So this particular line, it is showing towards what? Northeast. So northeast. Choice 5. Eight persons A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, and S are sitting around a circular table, and 5 persons are facing the center, and other are facing away from the center. So we have given 8 persons. Out of these 8 persons, 5 are facing center. Remaining is nothing but 3 people are facing away from the center. The following information is known about them. Let's see what is the data given. 8 persons and 5 persons are facing towards the center, 3 are facing away from the center. Okay, let's get the basic structure. Circular arrangement of 8 persons. Circular arrangement of 8 persons. What is the first clue is given? I mean, we won't be picking up any clues randomly. We'll go through the one by one clue. C is thought to the left of S. Who is? Who is means S is facing the center. So S is facing towards the center. So not an issue. But it is given C is third left of S. With respect to S, left side will be this side. First left, second left, third left. C will be there. So here is the position of C. And what is given next? 2 persons sit between S and D. It is not given whether to the left side or to the right side. So we have to consider both the cases. S, if I go for left side, 2 persons already C is there. So I cannot place D. So I have to go to right side. So right side, 2 positions gap, 1, 2. Here will be the position of D. B and A sit opposite each other. So which 2 opposite positions are vacant? These 2 opposite positions, adjacent to C and adjacent to D. So B or A, we cannot decide whether it is A's position or B's position. So both the possibilities are there, A or B, B or A. P, who faces away from the center, sits second left of B. P is facing away from the center and sits second to the left of B. We do not know the position of B, and also we do not know the direction of B. But when it is mentioned second to the left of B means how many gaps are required? 1 gap required from B, and who will be there? P will be there. Now whether you assume B here or B here, if I take this side 1 gap, already we have S. We cannot place P. So definitely that 1 gap has to be taken either this side or this side. So 1 gap, here will be the position of B. So irrespective of B's position, definitely this position will be given to whom? P. So once we know the position of B, we can decide the direction of B. If B is here, as P is second left of B, B's direction will be towards center. If B is here, B's direction will be towards away from the center, because it has to satisfy the condition P is second to the left of B. And it is given clearly P faces away from the center. So P is facing away from the center. P is facing away from the center. Now what is given next? Q sits third to the right of A. Who means we are talking about A. A does not sit adjacent to D. Now here it is mentioned clearly A does not sit adjacent to D. So A's position here it is ruled out. So this position is given to B. So opposite will be A. And when B is here, B will be facing away from the center. So B is facing away from the center. B is facing away from the center. So far, how many persons are facing away from the center? 2, P and B. But as it is given, we have 3 persons who are facing away from the center. Let's we'll find out. And but what is given here? Q sits third to the right of A. Q sits third right of A. If I take A away from the center, third right, first right, second right, third right, already we have D. But we have to place Q. It means that Q cannot be facing away from the center. So Q must be facing the center. When Q is, A is facing center. When A is facing center, third right, first right, second right, third right. So this position will be occupied by Q. So Q is here. And out of the 8 persons, 7 positions are fixed. So we left with only one more person. Who is that person? A, B, C, D, P, Q, R. So this position goes to R. And what is the last point is given? Q and A face different directions. A is facing towards center. Different directions means they will be facing. If A is facing center, Q will be away from the center. A is facing away from the center, Q will be facing towards center. That is what the meaning of facing different directions. As A is facing center, Q will be facing away from the center. Now, as we know, only 3 persons will face away from the center. P, B, Q are facing away from the center. P, B, Q. So, remaining 5 will be facing towards center. So, D is facing center, C is facing center, R is facing center. Right? I hope this arrangement is clear to you. Very, very easy test. When I'm explaining it is taking a lot of time, but when you solve it on your own, it will definitely take less than 1 minute time. Okay, let's answer the questions. What is the position of R with respect to D? Position of R with respect to D. Opposite R faces D. Choice 3. R and D are facing each other. Question number 5. How many persons are sitting between Q and P when counted to the right of P? Between Q and P when counted to the right of P. P is facing away from the center. So this hand side will be right hand side. So how many are there? 1, 2. Answer is 2. Choice is also 2. Four of the following 5 are alike. Odd one out question. R is facing towards center. A is facing towards center. D is facing towards center. B away from the center. C is facing towards center. So except B, remaining all are facing towards the center. Whereas B is facing away from the center. So B will be the odd one out. Choice 4. Who among the following persons is the immediate neighbor of A? In a circular arrangement, neighbors will be, for any person, 2 neighbors will be there. Now here it is given who among the following is immediate neighbor of A. It could be C, it could be R. Who is available in the choices? C. So you can choose that. Choice 5. Which of the following statements is false? D is facing away from the center. So D is facing towards the center. So it is false. C and R face the same direction. Is the C and R facing the same direction? Yes. Center and center. I can choose the first option, right? Because one is false. Choice 1. Remaining, if you want, you can cross check it. Go to the next one. A certain number of persons sitting in a row facing north. Unknown number of persons arrangement. The following information is known about them. Okay. So here is the data. 4 persons are sitting between B and E. But we don't know whether B is to the left of E or B is to the right of E. So we have to consider both the cases. So let me write the cases. B, 1, 2, 3, 4 persons, and it is E. 4 persons between B and E, and it could also be like this. E, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is B. 4 persons between B and E. And what is given in continuation? C is sitting third to the left of E. See, we cannot freeze any fixed arrangement here. As we are going through the clues, we have to extend the arrangement. Keep that in your mind when it is given unknown number of persons. C sits third to the left of E. Third left means how many gaps will be there? 2 gaps will be there. Left side of E. And all are facing towards north. So E left side will be this side. So 2 gaps, here will be C. Here 2 gaps and it will be the position of C. Okay, let's go further. The number of persons sitting between B and F is equal to the number of persons sitting between B and C. So number of persons sitting between B and F is equal to number of persons sitting between B and C. So in both these points, which is common? Who is common? B is common. So you can say that B is exactly between F and C. Now in case 1, between B and C, how many are there? 1. So B and F has to be 1. And already on one gap right side C we have. So left side one gap we need F. Now in this case, between C and B we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right side of B I should take now 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and here F position. And we have completed up to here. Next, D is fourth to the right of E. D sits fourth to the right of E. Fourth right means how many gaps are required? 3 gaps. Right side of E. Who will be there? D will be there. So right side of E will be this side. So 3 gaps and D. And E is already here. 1, 2, 3 gaps and D will be here. A is exactly between B and F. A is exactly between B and F means equidistance. A to F 0 and A to B 0. Now in this case, where it is A is exactly between B and F. So we have total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positions. So fourth position. So A. So A is exactly between B and F. So we have completed up to here and still both the possibilities are valid. The number of persons between C and E is equal to the number of persons to the left of C. Number of persons between C and E are how many here? 2. Between C and E, in this case, it is 2. So left of C is also, we require 2 people. But we have already how many? 4. So this is not a valid arrangement. So this case is ruled out. Now here, between C and E, how many are there? 2 people. So left of C will be how many will be there? 2. So we can confirm that this position is of left hand. You can confirm that left hand position. Next, we have completed up to here. G is sitting to the immediate right of H. Okay, somewhere in the arrangement, G will be immediate right of H. G will be immediate right of H. Who is means H is sitting to the left of C. But this H has to be left of C. This H has to be left of C. As G is immediate right of H, I can say that both H and G has to be left of C. Now C is here and left side of C we have only 2 places. So in these 2 places whom we should take? H and G. So H and G. We have completed up to here. Next, number of persons to the left of H is the same as the number of persons to the right of F. Left of H we have 0 persons. So right of F will be 0. It means F itself is at the right end. So left hand and right hand. So how many persons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So total number of persons in the row is 19. I hope it is clear to you. Let's answer the questions. How many persons are sitting in the row? Just now we discussed 19. Choice 3. How many persons are sitting between G and E? G and E. 1, 2, 3. Answer is 3. Choice is also 3. What is the position of H with respect to E? H with respect to E. So from E to H we need to check. So first left, second left, third left, fourth left, fifth left. Fifth to the left. Choice 1. If the positions of G and D are interchanged, how many persons sit between G and A? Okay, G and D positions are interchanged. So this position will be occupied by D and this position will be occupied by G. Now how many are between G and A? So G's new position is here and A's position is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer is 4. Choice is also 4. Who among the following persons are sitting at the extreme of the row? Extreme of the row, it could be H or it could be F. Who is available? H. Choice 2. Okay. Now move to the next set. Individual questions. If it is possible to make a meaningful word using third, fifth, sixth and eighth letters of the word seasonal, using each letter only once, then what is the first letter of the word? If 2 words can be formed, mark your answer as X. If 3 words can be formed, mark the answer as Y. More than 3 words can be formed, mark the answer as G. Okay. So if it is only one meaningful word, your answer will be first letter of the word. If 2 words, your answer is X. If 3 words, your answer is Y. If more than 3 words can be formed, your answer is G. And using the letters third, fifth, sixth, eighth only once. What is the third letter? A. What is the fifth letter? O. Sixth letter? N. Eighth letter? L. So by using A, O, N, L, how many meaningful words can be formed? Only one meaningful word can be formed, that is loan. So if only one meaningful word can be formed, what will be your answer? First letter of the word. What is the first letter of the word? L. So choice 5. How many such pairs of digits are there in the number 975864213, each of which have as many digits between them as they have between them in the natural number system? So we have to start counting from 1 to 9 digits. Let's see. 9. First count in the forward direction. After 9, 9 itself is the end number. 1 to 9. Next, 7, 8, 9. No, nothing is matching with the 7. Next, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. So we have to count just 1 to 9. Number of digits here and the number of digits according to the natural number system, if same, the pair is satisfying the given condition. That's it. Okay. 8, 9, no, not matching. 6, 7, 8, 9, not matching. 4, 5, 6, 7, not matching. 2, 3, 4, not matching. 1, 2, not matching. Now count it in the backward direction. Count it in the backward direction. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, matching. 3, 8. 9. No. 1, 2. Yes, matching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, matching. 1, 7. Next. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, matching. 2, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, matching. 4 and 9 in the backward direction. Next, 6, 7, 8, 9, no. 8, 9, no. 5, 6, 7, no. 7, 8, no. So how many pairs are there? 5 pairs. 3, 8, 1, 2, 1, 7, 2, 7, 4, 9. So more than 4. Choice 4. Eleven boxes P2Z, PQRST, UVW, XYZ are kept one above the another but not necessarily in the same order. The following information is known. Okay. So we have certain information. Let's Try to answer the one. What is given? Box Q is placed 7 boxes above T. 7 boxes above means how many gaps are required? 6 gaps above T. Which box will be there? Q. So Q 6 gaps and T will be there. Which is nothing but we are talking about T. So T is placed second position from the bottom. So T's position is given very clearly. Second from the bottom. So we can fix T in the arrangement. So let's get the 11 box structure. So T is second from the bottom. And Q is 7 places above T. 7 places above means how many gaps? 6 gaps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gaps. So here who will be there? Q will be there. Next. 3 boxes are placed between box Q and W. So Q is here. So above, can I take 3 boxes? No, it is not possible. So it should be below only. 1, 2, 3, and here it is W. Next, the number of boxes placed above W is same as the number of boxes placed between X and P. Above W are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So above W, 6 boxes are there. So between X and P, number of boxes will be how many? 6. And it is given clearly X is placed above Q. X is placed above Q. It means above Q we have 2 possibilities. So let's take the 2 possibilities. X is here, and between X and P how many gaps are required? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gaps, and P will be here. And what is another arrangement? So Q is already fixed, W is already there in the arrangement, T is already there. Now X earlier we have taken at the top position, now second from the top. Now the P will be immediately above T, 6 gaps. Now we have completed up to this point. S is placed immediately below Y. S is immediately below Y. Now where can I fix? So many places. SY, 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 so many places. So keep it aside. Only one box is placed between P and S. It is given only one box is placed between P and S. P 1 gap S not possible. So P 1 gap S. And S is immediately below Y. So P 1 gap S. P 1 gap S. It is not possible. It is already W. So it has to be S. But S should be immediately below Y. But here we have T. So this case is ruled out. Next. V is placed above G. Or V is placed above G. It is mentioned simply above. So it could be anywhere. And below R. So V is above G and below R. It could be somewhere in the arrangement. After R somewhere in the arrangement it has to be V. And after V somewhere in the arrangement it has to be Z. So R, V, Z. Where can I place? 1, 2, 3, 4 places are there. Okay. Next, what is given? Number of boxes placed above R is same as number of boxes placed below P. So below P, how many are there already? 3. So above R has to be 3. Above R has to be 3. So R will be immediately below Q. Then only it will satisfy the condition. Above R, 1, 2, 3 boxes. Now R, Z is below V, V is below R. So we have V here and Z here. So who is the only person we left? Let's check it. P, Q, R, S, T, U. Okay, U. U is a missing. So U will be here. I hope it is clear to you. Let's answer the questions. What is the position of R? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth from the top. Do we have that? No. Let's count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 from the bottom. Yes, we have. It is in 4 choice. Choice 4. How many boxes are placed between box U and box S? U is here and S is here. How many are there? 3. 3. Choice 1. Which of the following statements is definitely true? Only 3 boxes are placed above R. Yes, above R only we have 3 boxes. So this one is true. Okay. But we have options like 1 and 2 are true. 1 and 3 are true. So we need to check remaining also. W is placed immediately above Q. No. W is here, Q is here. No. P is placed immediately above W. P is placed actually immediately below W. So it is not. So choice 1 only. Which of the following boxes is placed exactly between Y and V? So Y is here, V is here. Exactly between means equidistance from Y and V. So we have W, equidistance from Y and V. Choice 2. Which of the following box is placed immediately below T? Immediately below T is box G. Choice 5. Choice 5. Okay. Now move to the next. We have blood relation set. I think very simple one. Let's try to solve it. A is the father of B. So A is a male and A will be in above generation with respect to B. C is a sister of A. So A and C are sibling and C is female. D is married to A. So D and A are couple. A is male, so D will be female. Here plus denotes male, minus denotes female. E is a brother-in-law of A. So E is a brother-in-law of A. Means it could be spouse, brother, or it could be siblings. I mean sister's husband. It could be anything. But it is given D is the only child of F. So I cannot take sibling, I mean spouse sibling. So it has to be sister's husband. So C and A are married couple. Sorry, E. C and E are married couple. That's it. And D is the only child of F. But we don't know the gender of F. So F can be male or F can be female. Now let's answer the questions. If X is the mother of D, so when it is given X is the mother of D, F will be male because X is female. Then how is F related to B? Grandfather. F is the grandfather of B. Choice 2. How is E related to C? E is the husband of C. Choice 4. How many male members are there in the family? Cannot be determined because we do not know the gender of F. F can be male or it can be female also. So we don't know. Cannot be determined. So move to the next one. Choice 5. Each of the 6 persons I, J, K, L, M and N is of different height. Not necessarily in the same order. Okay. We have some information and regarding how many persons? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 6 persons. And they are comparing their heights. Tallest, second tallest, third tallest, fourth tallest, fifth tallest, and sixth tallest, nothing but shortest. What is given here? J is taller than N. So J should be before N in the arrangement. Who? Who is nothing but N. N is taller than only 2 persons. So N is taller than only 2 persons. So it means N will be the third shortest. Then only it will satisfy the condition N is taller than only these 2 persons. So J can be anywhere in these 3 positions. Next, K is shorter than I. K is shorter than I but taller than J. So before J I have to place K and I. And J should be one of these 3 positions. So J cannot be here. J cannot be here. So J will be here. And I can also fix I and K. M is not the shortest. So M cannot be here. So M will be second shortest. Who is the remaining? L. And the height of third tallest person. Who is the third tallest person? J. Is how much? 168 meters. That's it. Arrangement is completed. Now let's answer the questions. Who is the tallest person? I. Choice 1. Who is the second shortest person? M. Choice 5. If the height of the shortest person is 150, so L is 150, then what can be the possible height of N? So N should be more than 150 and less than 168, which is available 154. More than 150 it has to be and less than 168. Okay, move to the next. Each of these questions consists of two statements followed by two conclusions marked 1 and 2. Consider the statements to be true even if they seem to be at variance with commonly known facts, and find out which of the given conclusion logically follows the statements disregarding the commonly known facts. Mark your answer as syllogism questions. Okay. First, draw the basic diagram for the given statements. What are the statements? All flowers are fruits. All flowers are fruits. Only a few fruits are vegetable. So definitely some part of the fruit should be outside the vegetables. So vegetables. All vegetables are nuts. So all vegetables are nuts. Nuts. Now let's answer the questions. What is given? First conclusion. At least some flowers are vegetables. Is some flowers are vegetables? No. Flowers and vegetables we do not have any relation. So it does not follow. No flower is a nut. Yes. No flower is a nut. So negative conclusion is true. If the negative conclusion is true, we have to draw the alternate diagram. What is the complementary pair of no flower is a nut? Some flowers are nut. So whether it is possible or not, check it. Some flowers are nut. By extending like this, nuts, will it violate any of the given statements? You may cross check it. All flowers are fruit? Yes. All flowers are fruits. It is not violating the statement. It is true. Only a few fruits are vegetable? Yes, still only a few fruits are vegetables. All vegetables are nuts? Yes, still all vegetables are inside the nuts only. So this conclusion is true. When this negative, when alternate diagram is true, this negative will become false. It means we can say that some flowers are nut. When some flowers are nut, automatically no flower is a nut will be false. So what is my answer finally? 1 does not follow, 2 does not follow. Neither 1 nor 2 follows. It is in choice 4. No. No ink is a pen. No ink is a pen. So ink to pen there should not be any relation. No ink is a pen. Only a few pens are pencils. Only a few pens are pencils. So definitely some part of the pen should be outside the pencil. Some pencils are not erasers. So here will be the basic diagram. Some pencils are not erasers, disjoint sets. There can be some relation, but the minimum intersection will be 0. Next, some inks can never be erasers. Some inks can never be erasers is as good as some inks are not erasers. So some inks are not erasers, yes, some inks are not erasers. So negative conclusion is true. When negative conclusion is true, we have to draw the alternate diagram. To draw the alternate diagram, we have to take the complementary pair or contradictory pair. Some inks are not eraser means we have to prove all inks are erasers. We have to prove all inks are erasers. If we can prove all inks are erasers, some inks are not eraser will become false. If you are unable to prove all inks are erasers, some inks are not erasers will remain true. That's it. Now let's check it. Can we place all these inks inside the erasers without violating the given statements? If I place ink here, what will happen? Let's cross check it. No ink is a pen. Yes, no ink is a pen. Only a few pens are pencils. Yes, still only a few pens are pencils. Some pencils are not erasers. Yes. So this conclusion is true. So when this conclusion is true means we can draw a successful alternate diagram. When we can draw a successful alternate diagram, we can say that this negative is now false. So 1 does not follow. Next, second conclusion. All erasers being pens is a possibility. Can you place all these erasers inside the pens? Let's check it. Erasers. inside the pens. Now, let's cross check with the given statements. No ink is a pen. Yes, no ink is a pen. Only a few pens are pencils. Yes, only a few pens are pencils. Still, it remains same. Some pencils are not erasers. Yes, pencils are here, erasers are here. So some pencils are not erasers, disjoint sets only. So all the statements are true. What I am able to prove here? All erasers being pens. Is it possible? Yes, possible. Only 2 follows. Choice 2. Okay. Now draw the basic diagram for the given statement. Some gold or silver. Some gold or silver. All silver or platinum. All silver should be within a platinum. No platinum is a steel. Okay. Here it is silver. Now no platinum is a steel. Now let's come to the conclusions. What is the first conclusion? Some gold can never be steel. Some gold can never be is as good as some gold or not steel. Both one and the same. So some gold are not steel. Is it true? Some gold are not steel. Yes, it is true. So negative conclusion is true. So we have to draw the alternate diagram. What is the complementary pair of this? All gold or steel. So complete gold should be inside the steel. So can I place it? If you try to place gold inside the steel, what will happen? We will get the relation between platinum and steel. Because some part of the gold is from what? Platinum. So when you try to place complete gold inside the steel, definitely the part of platinum which is gold will be having a relation with steel. But as per the statement, no platinum should be steel. So can I place gold inside the steel? Not possible. So this can never be true. So this will remain true. If you are unable to draw any successful alternate diagram for the complementary pair, the negative will remain true. Next, at least some gold or platinum is at least some gold or platinum? Yes, some gold or platinum. So true. Both 1 and 2 follow. Choice 3. At least some is as good as some. Okay. Next, draw the basic diagram. All books are papers. So all books should be within a papers. All books are papers. All papers are pages. So all these papers should be within a pages. Only a few books are notes. Only a few books are notes. So books to notes, there should be only some part of the relation, not the complete part. It means complete books cannot be placed inside the notes. Definitely some part of the book should be outside the notes. Now let's come to the conclusions. Some papers are not notes. Some papers are not notes. Is it true? Yes. This part of the papers are notes. This part of the paper are notes, and this part of the papers are what? Not notes. So it is true. Negative conclusion is true. So we have to draw the alternate diagram. What is the alternate diagram for this? Some papers are not notes is nothing but I have to prove all papers are notes. All papers are notes. Can I draw the diagram for this? Let's check it. If I try to place all papers within notes, what will happen? Books which are inside the papers will move inside the notes. So complete books will go inside the notes. But as per the statement, only few books are notes. It means some part of the books has to be outside the notes. So when you try to place papers within the notes, books will come inside the notes. But some part of the books has to be outside the notes. So can I place papers within the notes? Not possible. So I cannot draw alternate diagram. If we can't draw alternate diagram, it will still remain true. So one follows. Is it all books are pages? Yes. All books are within a pages. So true. So both 1 and 2 follow. Choice 3. Okay. Move to the next set. 5 movies U, V, W, X and Y were released on different days from Sunday through Thursday. Okay. But not necessarily in the same order. The duration of each movie is different. Okay, let's see. Here is the basic structure, Sunday to Thursday. What is given? Two movies were released between movies U and X. Two movies between U and X, but whether U is released before X or X is released before U, that we don't know. So U, two gaps, X, X, two gaps, U. Maybe X may be the last, or U may be the last, or U may be the first, or X may be the first movie to release. That we don't know, because we have one more movie to place. We have only arrangement of 4 movies. So one more movie can be here or here. So it leads to 4 possibilities. Don't go for that many possibilities. Try to add some points. Next. Movie X was released immediately after the movie which is of 135 minutes duration. So X is immediately after 135. And here X is immediately after 135. So earlier we thought of the remaining one movie here or here. Now it is confirmed that this is first one. And X is the second movie to release. But in this case still, or the one more movie may come at the first or at the last. That we don't know. What is given next? So we have 3 possibilities now. The movie which is of 105 minutes duration was released after movie X. So after movie X we have one more, 105 minutes duration. So this case is ruled out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movie structure. So we have how many possibilities? 2 possibilities now. So 4 possibilities initially. Now after going through the some points, we got only 2 possibilities. So let's draw that. U, 1 gap, 135, X and 105. And what is another possibility? 135, X, 2 gaps and U after X 105. So it could be any of these 3 positions that we don't know. Let's see. Next, what is given? At least 2 movies were released between movies Y and W. Between Y and W, how many movies? 2 movies. Where can I place? Monday, Thursday in this case. Y or W? W or Y. Out of the 5 persons, 4 are fixed. Who is the remaining? V. So V will be here. Now, Y or W, 2 gaps, W or Y. So Y or W, 2 gaps, W or Y. And the remaining person is V. So V is fixed. So in any case, movie V is released on Tuesday. Okay. The movie which is of 160 minutes duration was released before Y. So 160 minutes is released before Y. So in this case, not in the first case, in the second case it cannot be Y. Because before Y, we have to place 160. But here it can be anywhere. Y can be here. By taking Y here, I can place 160 here. By taking Y here, I can place 160 any of these 3 positions. Now, by taking W here, this will become Y. So Y is here. 160 can be any one of these 2 positions. So many possibilities. So keep on adding the information. No movie was released after 195. So no movie was released after 195 means 195 is the last movie to release. I mean, the duration of the movie which is of 195 minutes is the last one. But if you observe it is in the case 1, which is the last one, the movie which is the duration of 105. So this case is ruled out. Now I can say that here it is 195. So movies are fixed W, X, V, Y and U. And numbers 195, 135 are fixed. Now among these 2, here we have the movie which is of 105 is after X. So after X, one of these 2 will be what? 105. Okay, let's move ahead. Next, the movie which is of 120 minutes was released before the movie which is of 160. So 160, 120 is before 160 and 160 is before Y. So Y is here already in the arrangement. So before Y 160, before 160 120 means, so it has to be 160, it has to be 120. No other possibility. And the remaining is 105. So after X 105, now we are left with only one place, movie Y. that is 105 minutes duration. That's it. Okay, let's answer the questions. How many movies were released before movie Y? 3. 1, 2, 3. Choice 3. Which of the following movies is of 120 minutes? X. Choice 4. What is the total duration of the movies which were released on Monday and Wednesday together? 120, 105. So totally 225. Choice 2. Which of the following statements is are definitely true? Movie X was released on Tuesday? No. 3 movies were released between U and W? Yes. W is here, U is here. So 3 movies between W and U. V is of 105 minutes? No. X is of 120? Yes. So more than 1 is true. Choice 5. Question number 35. What is the duration of movie V? 160 minutes. Choice 1. Okay. Last set 36 to 40. 14 persons are sitting in 2 parallel rows containing 7 persons each in such a way that there is an equal distance between adjacent persons. In row 1, A, B, C, D, E, F, G are sitting and all of them are facing north. In row 2, M, N, O, P, Q, R and S are sitting and all of them are facing south. Each person in row 1 faces exactly one person in row 2. The following information is known about them. Okay. We have 5 clues and here is the basic structure. What is given here? M sits fourth to the left of the person who sits opposite C. And it is given A, B, C, D, E, F, G will be in row 1. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S will be in row 2. Now it is given M sits fourth left. So M is facing south. So fourth left. This side will be left side. So M is fourth left of someone else. Fourth left means how many gaps? 3 gaps. So M is fourth left of this person. And it is mentioned M is fourth left of the person who sits opposite C. This person is sitting opposite C. So 5 positions. Neither M nor C at the extremes. So M cannot be here. M cannot be here. C cannot be here. And C cannot be here. So where can I fix this? M. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here will be C. This is the only possibility. If I take M here, I will get C here, which is not correct. So M and C, only one possibility we have. Next, P sits at one of the extremes and second to the left of the person who faces D. Again, P is at one of the extremes. So it could be here or it could be here. But what is given? P is at one of the extreme and second left off. So P is left of someone. Second left, one gap. P is second left of the person, this person who faces D. So this person is facing D. The arrangement should be like this. So definitely I can say that P cannot be at the right end of row 2. So P has to be at the left end of row 2. So P to one gap and this person is opposite to D. So D and P are fixed. I hope you are able to follow. And E faces either N or P. So E is facing N or P. You can't say definitely it is P. It could be N or it could be P. So let's wait for some time. Next, F sits to the left of D. When it is given F sits to the left of D, D is here. So F can be any one of these 3 positions. And 3 persons between Q and S. 3 persons between Q and S means only this is the possibility. So Q or S, 1, 2, 3, S or Q. S faces neither D nor F. So S faces neither D nor F. So it will be Q's position. So this will be S position. So S faces neither D nor F. So F cannot be here. Next, A faces a person who sits second right of Q. So Q will be in row 2 facing south. So right side, this side. So A faces a person who is second right of Q. Q second right, and A is facing that person. Now where can I fix it? If I take the Q here, Q is already in the arrangement, right? So Q one gap on that person and opposite is A. So A will be here. Next, Q does not sit adjacent to N. So N cannot be here. N cannot be here. So N can be any one of these two positions. N can be here, N can be here. At least two persons sit to the right of N. So right of N, this side, at least two are there. At least two, minimum two. So N cannot be here. Because if I take here, right side of N, only one people will be there. But we require minimum two. So N position is here. Earlier we have a information E is either facing N or P. But now N is facing A. So definitely I can say that E is facing P. So E will be here. Earlier we have the information F sits to the left of D. So F cannot be here. Already C and A. So the only position is F here. F is left of D. Next, B sits to the immediate left of the one who faces R. So B is facing north and immediate left of this person who is facing R. So where can I fix B? By taking B here, immediate left facing R is not possible. So the remaining position is B here. B is immediate left of C and who is facing R. Now who is the remaining person here? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Next here, M, N, O. O is the remaining person. That's it. It takes very less time to complete. Maximum 2 minutes to complete. Let's answer the questions. What is the position of G with respect to F? G position with respect to F. First right, second right. Choice 2. Four of the following five are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Odd bin out. RC opposite each other. DQ opposite each other. MG opposite each other. NF no. PE opposite each other. Except the pair NF, remaining all are sitting in opposite positions. Choice 4. Who faces O? F. Choice 3. Which of the following statements is definitely true? P and B face each other? No. Q is at one of the extremes? No. Two persons between O and R? No, only one person. R is immediate right of N? Yes. So choice 4. If M and N interchange their positions, so M, N. How many persons sit between M and S? M's new position and S. How many are there? Only one. Choice 1. Choice 1. Now, by spending 20 minutes time, you can answer 30 questions in this paper. Minimum 30 questions. Then you are practicing properly. If you spend 25 minutes time, you can answer more than 35 questions. Okay? So please keep practicing. If you get any doubts, please get back to us. Thank you. Have a great day.